Before traveling to Japan, organizing your trip and booking everything might seem like a nightmare and you might not even know where to begin. But don't worry, today we'll be spilling the tea on all the tips and tricks to help you get started with your future Japan travels. We help our guests customize your itineraries, book everything, and run tours and help guide you in Japan to help you make the most out of your trip. If you're interested in finding out more about that, make sure to check out the description box down below. Alright, the first step is to research and learn basic Japanese phrases. The first piece of advice we can offer is to research, and do more research. Make sure to check different websites. Just like you're doing right now, search for must-know travel information online. You can find information on people's past experiences and recommendations for visiting places in Japan. This channel that you're on right now, as well as our website, Flip Japan Guide, has a lot of information that you might need to help you with your travels. You'll also be able to find a lot of different websites and blogs on Japan's prefectures, area guides in Tokyo, and food recommendations, along with interesting information on Japanese culture, history, and traditions. YouTube is a great resource for you to find different information on Japan. Watching vlogs and even interviews documenting life in Japan and travel destinations would definitely come in handy. Learning a few basic Japanese phrases can definitely help you daily when you're traveling in Japan. A really useful one is thank you, which is arigatou gozaimasu. When you go to different shops here in Japan, they might ask you if you want a fukuro, which is a plastic bag, to which depending on what you need, you might say hai onegai shimasu, which means yes please, or daijoubu desu. That's such a useful phrase that you can use every single day. That just means it's okay, thanks. Besides the language itself, you can also teach yourself some basic Japanese social etiquette and manners, like bowing and nodding to greet each other, as well as not talking on the phone when you're on the trains. Alright, another way to help you prepare for your trip to Japan is to check social media platforms. For more information on places to visit, Instagram is your best friend. You're probably already looking on Instagram for inspirations, then you probably follow a few Instagram pages about Japan. Instagram is such a great tool to help you find recommendations on places to eat, as well as hidden spots that you might not find otherwise. But Instagram is not the only place you can look. TikTok can give you different quick recommendations and bite-sized facts and knowledge about traveling in Japan. You can even consider creating a new profile and follow creators that focus on life and traveling in Japan to help the algorithm give you the right content for you. Alright, then we've got asking in Facebook groups. While we're on the topic of social media, Facebook, more specifically the group feature, can really give you value. In Facebook groups, you'll find people that are in the same positions or were in the same positions as you to bounce ideas off each other. These groups can be a great way to even meet new people and make some new friends ready for your travels in Japan. You can also find groups where people who have previously traveled are willing to help you with advice on where to go, what to see, and what to avoid. These first-hand experiences can be vital because people who have experienced life and travel in Japan for themselves can give you probably better advice. Okay, then there's also asking family and friends. Even if your close friends and your family have not been to Japan themselves, you can ask them if they know someone that has been. Even if not, you can consider reaching out to a content creator or micro-influencer for help. Contacting these people before flying to Japan for the first time is a great way to prepare you beforehand. Asking friends of friends or family friends can definitely help you out with deciding what you need before you come to Japan. They might also be able to provide some local insights depending on where you are in the world. Then you can also ask a consultant to help. Asking a professional for help might not seem as cheap as the previous options on the list, but with a consultant, you know exactly what you'll be getting. A consultant can help you budget for your trip, help you get a visa depending on your personal needs and situation. Consultants will also be able to provide some local tips and tricks that you might not even know about. It is a one-stop shop for you to get everything organized without having to worry at all. Then you also have the option to join different tour groups. If you feel like planning isn't for you, you can always join a group instead. For the most part, all of your trip planning from your accommodation, restaurants, and activities will be planned for you. On top of that, a handful of destinations will be selected for you and you'll be able to shown around them by an expert tour guide. The guides will be able to show you the ins and outs of the different local areas and give you a lot of information that you might not even know about. Depends on the tour, but it can be a great way to meet people and have a lot of the hassle of your trip cut out before you touch down in Japan. Taking a trip to Japan can be more demanding than some might imagine, especially if it's your first time traveling. But we really strongly believe that Japan is one of the best places to travel to and has so much to offer. As you've learned through this video, there are a lot of different resources that are available for you to help you get the stress out of your hair before your trip. Like I mentioned earlier, we help our guests organize their trips to Japan as well as organize different tours. If you have any questions or need any help at all, feel free to reach out to us. You can find more information in the description box down below. What are you thinking about coming to Japan? Let us know in the comment section. We'll have a lot of videos about Japan coming your way, so make sure to subscribe and press the bell notification. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.